Hey guys, today I'm playing a very different role. I'm going to be your productivity coach today. It's Selena from teas.com.au. Yes, I mean, usually we'll be talking about tea, but around this time of the year, school holiday starts, and look, my kids are playing music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but basically, what's happening is that in 30 minutes' time, I promise to be out there playing with them. So you might have similar sort of situation where you feel overwhelmed, and you want to have this work-life balance. You created this business that you love, but sometimes you might feel, you kind of like being enslaved and torn because you've also want to enjoy that freedom you meant to create from having your own business. So one thing I want to share with you today is simple tool that you can implement this Christmas holiday. Initially it will do a little bit, you need a bit more time to clean up, but after that you're gonna find it so much easier and it's going to save you hours, and that is creating um, an email system that is going to help you to get rid of that eyeball fatigue. As you can see, for example, this particular Gmail account here, I have 6,000 odd 7,000 emails. That's insane. It has not been touched for some time. It's one of those email addresses that I don't actually usually use. So perfect example. I hope your Gmail or your email doesn't have this many unread emails, but it does happen. And I have worked with people who, get me to help them on productivities, and they're like going, Selena, how do you keep your inbox with no new emails? Like, how do you, get rid of all that unread gremlins, and those bold emails like these ones, screaming for attention. If you can get this managed, you're going to save so much time, and you're going to be much happier running your business, knowing that you're not actually missing on any real emails or important emails. I use Gmail, and you might notice that when we send emails out to you from sales@teas.com.au and so on, they're actually Gmail addresses. The thing I love most about Google Business Apps, besides it's actually really cheap and it's a subscription base, which means that every month you pay a few dollars per user, is that you actually have a very professional presence. Your email wouldn't be blah 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 at gmail.com. Instead, it would be professionally blah 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 at your domain name.com.au, like our sales@teas.com.au is a business app uh, you know, email address. So today I want to show you, if you have got one of these crazy inbox, how we can actually get it into ship shape super fast. I'm going to go and find one of those emails that I get, far too often, and that is from Shopify. We use Shopify shopping cart, and it's a fantastic tool, but they do send a lot of crazy stuff. No, not crazy stuff, useful tips. But just a little too regularly, perhaps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see that anything that is coming from Shopify, and I know they use this particular email address to send these blah blah emails to me, and I'm just going to go and say filter messages, and I'm going to, from that email address that I copy, I'm going to paste it here. Anything from this Gmail address, email address from Shopify, I want to put them into a folder, if you will. We're filtering our emails. So create filter. And we're going to skip the inbox because, look, these are kind of lovely to read if I really don't have anything else I want to do. Or you might say, hey, yeah, I want to read it later. So you can do that. And then you can create a new label, which is essentially a folder. And I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to say this folder is stuff that I'll read only once a week, because I want to give myself a little time slot dedicated to learning some of these tools, and that is important. Again, actually managing your time with some designated slots that is for this kind of time. So I'm going to say I'm going to read these Friday 3 p.m. and I literally would actually call the folder that. And so it's, again, another reminder of that, hey, I'm not reading it any other time. I'm just going to spend an hour on this every, Friday 3 a.m. You can even say Friday 3 to 4. So do it like this, and then you create a folder, or the label, and you now see that 59 emails are there. It's crazy, but we Searchline makes it much smaller here now in the inbox, and you continue doing that until you really got rid of all the unnecessary emails you want to read. And you might even be even more ruthless than this and say on every Friday 3 p.m. you have a read of maybe 2 to 4 of these emails. Anything else, you're not going to come back to read, even if you're looking for, let's say, Facebook's advertising tips. You're most likely going to go to Google and look for it, and that's a better way to go because you'll get the up-to-date information instead of something that might be sitting in your inbox, never been read for the last year. That is going to be old. So yeah, forget about, oh, I'm going to read it later. I mean, chances are it will not, and it will just puff up your inbox. So let's do the killing. So what do you think? In the last 6 minutes or less, we have actually killed about 100 odd emails, and you can see that by using this tool you can certainly within, if you dedicate an hour today to actually clean your email, it's going to make a tremendous difference, not only to your inbox but to your mental overload. There are just so many unread emails these days in our inbox, and a lot of them, it might be time to unsubscribe. So I hope you will implement this if you haven't, and if you want to have a look at Google Apps, there is a 14-day free trial. There is a link on this video as well as on the email that I sent you. I hope you will take advantage of that and make your 2017 onwards more productive, more effective, and more time for fun. Catch you.